Welcome to the channel. Here are 10 situations when it is best to stay quiet, starting with number 1. In the bustling symphony of life, amidst the cacophony of modern existence, there exists an often overlooked force, potent in its subtlety: silence. Silence can be a refuge, a moment of contemplation, a powerful tool for communication. Join us as we venture into the diverse landscapes of human interaction, where knowing when to speak is important, but understanding when to remain silent can be truly golden. Observe the heated exchange of an argument. Tempers flare, voices rise, and a torrent of words erupts. Yet often the most powerful weapon is not a thunderous retort, but the quiet dignity of silence. Silence can quench the flames of anger, providing a space for reflection. By choosing to remain silent, you choose to listen, to empathize, and to open the door to a more peaceful resolution. Remember, the goal of an argument should not be to emerge victorious, but to emerge with a deeper understanding. So the next time you find yourself on the precipice of a heated exchange, remember the power of silence. Let us now shift our focus to the bustling ecosystem of a meeting. In the heart of any organization, meetings serve as the crucible where ideas are tested, strategies are debated, and decisions are forged. These gatherings are the lifeblood of corporate communication, where the collective intelligence of the team is harnessed to solve problems and drive the company forward. Ideas are exchanged, strategies debated, and decisions forged. The energy in the room can be palpable, with each participant eager to contribute their thoughts and perspectives. It's a dynamic environment where the interplay of different viewpoints can lead to innovative solutions and breakthroughs. In such an environment, it can be tempting to assert oneself. The desire to be heard, to make an impact, and to demonstrate one's knowledge can be strong. However, it's important to recognize that there are moments when the most powerful contribution one can make is through silence. However, there are times when the wisest course of action is to simply observe and absorb. Silence is not a sign of weakness or lack of knowledge. Rather, it is a strategic choice that allows you to gather information, understand the context, and formulate more thoughtful responses. When you find yourself in a meeting where the subject matter is unfamiliar, silence becomes your greatest ally. It provides you with the opportunity to listen intently to the insights of others and to observe the dynamics at play. This period of quiet observation is invaluable, as it allows you to learn and grow without the pressure of immediate participation. Listen intently to the insights of others, observe the dynamics, and allow yourself to be educated. Pay attention to the nuances of the conversation, the body language of the participants, and the underlying currents that drive the discussion. This deeper level of engagement will enable you to contribute more effectively when the time is right. By asking thoughtful questions and listening attentively, you can gain valuable insights and contribute meaningfully. Thoughtful questions demonstrate that you are engaged and interested, and they can help to clarify points of confusion or bring new perspectives to light. Active listening, on the other hand, shows respect for the speaker and helps to build a collaborative atmosphere. So, the next time you find yourself in a meeting where the conversation is sailing over your head, resist the urge to interject with half-formed thoughts. Instead, embrace the role of the silent observer. Use this time to absorb the information being shared, to reflect on what you are learning, and to prepare yourself for future contributions. Remember, wisdom often comes from knowing when to speak and when to listen. After the meeting, take some time to reflect on what you have heard. Consider how the new information fits into your existing knowledge and how it might influence your future actions. This reflection can help to solidify your understanding and prepare you for more active participation in future discussions. Engage in follow-up discussions with colleagues to further explore the topics covered in the meeting. These one-on-one or small group conversations can provide additional clarity and allow you to ask questions that you might not have felt comfortable raising in the larger group setting. Finally, use the insights gained from your silent observation to prepare for the next meeting. Think about how you can contribute more effectively, what questions you might ask, and what points you want to raise. By approaching meetings with a mindset of continuous learning and strategic participation, you can maximize your impact and help to drive your team towards success. In conclusion, the wisdom of a silent observer lies in the ability to listen, learn, and strategically engage. By embracing silence as a tool for growth and understanding, you can become a more effective and respected participant in any meeting. So, the next time you find yourself in a meeting, remember the power of silence and the value of thoughtful observation. Imagine a moment of triumph, a time when someone's hard work and dedication are being recognized. It is a time for applause, for congratulations, for basking in the glow of achievement. But it is also a time when silence can speak volumes. When someone else is being praised, resist the urge to steer the conversation back towards yourself. Let your silence be a sign of respect, a gesture of humility, and an acknowledgement of their accomplishment. By simply listening attentively and offering your heartfelt congratulations, you demonstrate a generosity of spirit. So the next time you find yourself witnessing someone else's moment of recognition, let your silence be a gift. Let us now delve into the subtle dance of conversation, where questions are posed and answers are sought. In this delicate exchange, silence plays a crucial role. After you ask a question, resist the urge to jump in immediately with clarifications or follow-ups. Instead, allow a moment of silence to settle in, a space for the other person to gather their thoughts. Rushing to fill the silence can make the other person feel pressured. True listening involves not only hearing the words, but also paying attention to the silences in between. So, the next time you find yourself posing a question, exercise the patience of an open ear. Now we turn our attention to the often uncomfortable territory of receiving feedback. Whether it's constructive criticism or well-deserved praise, our instinct is often to defend or deflect. However, there is a more effective approach, one that begins with silence. When someone offers you feedback, the most valuable gift you can give them is your undivided attention. Resist the urge to interrupt or justify your actions. Instead, listen intently, absorbing their words without judgment. By embracing silence, you create the space for growth and demonstrate humility. Let us now venture into the high-stakes arena of a job interview. The pressure is on and the urge to impress can be overwhelming. In this environment, silence, strategically employed, can be a powerful tool. After answering a question, resist the urge to fill the silence with nervous chatter. Instead, pause for a moment, allowing the interviewer to absorb your response. This brief silence demonstrates confidence and thoughtfulness. So, the next time you find yourself in a job interview, remember the power of silence. Let us now explore the turbulent landscape of anger. In the heat of the moment, silence can be our greatest ally. When you feel anger rising, resist the urge to lash out. Instead, step back from the situation and allow yourself a moment of silence. Silence is about creating a safe space for emotions to cool. By embracing silence when anger flares, we can regain control of our emotions. So, the next time you find yourself caught in the grip of anger, remember the power of silence. Let us now enter the sacred space of grief, loss, or emotional turmoil. In these moments, words can feel inadequate. It is here that the power of silence shines through as a beacon of empathy. When someone is sharing their pain, resist the urge to fill the silence with platitudes or advice. Instead, offer them the gift of your silent presence. Your silence conveys a depth of empathy that words often fail to capture. So, the next time you find yourself in the presence of someone who is hurting, offer them the gift of your silent presence. Let us now step into the realm of secrets and whispered conversations. In this world of discretion and trust, silence is an unbreakable vow. When confidential information is being discussed, your duty is clear. Maintain the sanctity of that trust. Resist the urge to gossip or divulge even the smallest detail. Silence is about integrity and honoring the trust placed in you. By maintaining confidentiality, you demonstrate your trustworthiness and respect for privacy. So the next time you find yourself privy to confidential information, guard it carefully. Finally, let us consider the act of lending an ear to someone in need. When someone confides in you, resist the urge to interrupt or offer unsolicited advice. Instead, offer them the gift of your undivided attention. Silence is about creating a safe and supportive space for the other person. It's about allowing them to process their emotions and find their own solutions. Sometimes the most helpful thing you can do is simply to listen. So, the next time someone confides in you, remember the power of silence. As we've journeyed through these diverse landscapes of human interaction, one truth has become abundantly clear. Silence is not simply the absence of sound, it is a language all its own. By mastering the art of silence, we unlock a world of possibilities. We enhance our communication, deepen our connections, and navigate the complexities of human relationships with greater grace. Let us embrace the power of silence, not as a retreat, but as a tool for engaging with the world more thoughtfully, for it is often in the quiet moments that we find the greatest wisdom and the most profound truths. Remember to subscribe for more life nuggets.